Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back again, not 2 days later, what I hope will be the sixth and final video to convict Jehovah God to quit being Satan and the devil and trying to destroy this world for the last of his days here, which would only be 30 or 35 years more, but that means more war and destruction and hell on earth from this very confused little troubled son of actually a 2-year-old into his troubled two's mind yet, since just after the Garden of Eden, when he got confused, lost his mind, and became a criminal here first. Now, this is really a sad thing for Jehovah because he was forced to live in this criminal mind, which is the mind of a man like in hell in his mind. And he's seeing the world backwards, and he got confused to destroy it by seeing it backwards like all the criminals do. But they get stuck there, so it's a real breakthrough to help all the criminal minds get out of prison to correct into their simple right minds again. But Job had to deal with this for 6,000 years, and he kept going deeper into it and involved into the supreme evil spirit of Satan, totally confused to destroy the world and find a way to do it. So he's really hurting bad. He's been living in the mind of hell, and he had, and ever since after the Garden of Eden, he started focusing on destroying the world with the criminal mind, but he also managed to keep the good mind for 4,000 years and create a good Christian world, all perfect world, which we will be going back to once this is all settled through these 6 videos and the website I'll show you in a minute. But for him to correct from this little 2-year-old's mind, stuck in the mind of hell, and putting hell on earth, by creating wars for the past 2,000 years and dividing this world, which is a crime in itself, and he's been a criminal in the mind of Satan, and Lucifer is still stuck there for 6,000 years, and he just don't want to give up unless he wins this attempt to destroy mankind and go away as the victor. He's been doing it so long. But this is all terrible crime against mankind that is settled now finally with this World Peace Program situation that we've created here. He helped me create it with his good mind, all in good time over about 5 years stretch. But he still has fun spoofing me, Daniel, with one I have good for the world. Gosh, and well, he loves to fool me and scare me that he's the devil and gonna destroy the world. But he's serious about it, and he just got so very deeply hurt in that, and he don't want to quit. And if he can kill me out, he is the Al-Qaeda man and the spoofing out of God, spoofing as the Al-Qaeda, which is really the strong arm of the outlaw, and a madman lunatic, the one that's been making all these wars and holding them up in the world today through Roe v. Wade, his perfect to destroy the world. He don't want to give it up because it took a long time to create this, nor stop the world from being divided, because they can keep spoofing the Muslim world to attack the softies of the world, which are all of humankind actually, and destroy the human race. So the Muslims really got to quit what they're doing. It's all written for their instructions at the website I've showed you, and so the 3 fundamental problems of the world, I'll show you that in a minute again. It is Jehovah's mind to correct from this 2-year-old stuck in his terrible twos and hurting, which will stop his hurt. from this criminal guy trying to destroy the world to Jehovah, which stops his hurt, and this is his only way to stop his attempt to destroy the world. He comes out as Jehovah, and he stops hurting, has a natural life. In the peace plan, his piece of the pie is for us to build him a house to live in privacy in the back of Pakistan. So this is all true, this is all real, and everything is solved today. And the case is really closed. 50 times now he has come to his right mind and realized that's the big judge of the world. We must save it and make it a perfect world again. It cannot remain divided, and the abortion law cannot stand, and he cannot stay a criminal mind. So all three fundamental problems of the world get solved. And there's no other way to make world peace and establish this into a more perfect world than after the salvation plan when he and Jesus had created a perfect world. Because the abortion law is now will be fixed into God's law, main brain for the world, and his new house law is what we call it. And I've got it all in my head how to make that perfectly, and so does he. And I'll show you quickly. Again, just put it on this video and try to make one good video. Jehovah God has just come out and saved the world from putting down Satan and the devil's man. In this year 2002, I commanded new world peace now at www.goddeclaresworldpeace.com. So read all 9 pages about it there. And this calls for immediately no more wars. All the wars stand down. No more assassination, no more killing by Al-Qaeda, no more holy jihad, no more war, peace to us ever again. Full correction, world leaders to get involved, to stop, go tell everybody, stop now, just to get started. And again, he divided the world wrongly, and this will only create an always warring world where the hard guys, he thought, should rule the world, but those were like 2 times hard guys of the criminal mind he thought should rule the world. With his radical Muslims, he's just making them into criminals to help him destroy the world or to rule as criminals, and that's just ridiculous too. So the Muslims got to quit following Al-Qaeda and Allah and realize he is Satan out to destroy them too. And his big thing was, ever since after the Garden of Eden, to destroy the world was to find ways to kill humans. So completely confused, Jehovah was a little child stuck in his wrong mind, suffering 6,000 years, in which he needs to correct his mind, go to a hospital, become a good-spirited man, heal up man. This is in the peace plan, and become an adult, finish his natural evolution as an adult in his good mind again, and get out of that mind of hell he's in, that he's trying to share on earth. He's hurting so bad, mind, body, heart, and soul, that he's putting hell on earth by spoofing East to kill the West again. So we're trying to get him out of that fundamental problem, his mind, correct it into the good mind of Jehovah, bring peace to the world, and solve these 2 problems of the world being divided wrongly, which is a crime, and for him to him and his spirits as a great dictator over this spirit slave army to destroy the world, which is the abortion law made right in the first place. Now this is a court case that's been solved many times, and 50 times over. He knows it. And we have commanded world peace, and I had called for it too. The court must, Christian nation government should call me up, get me under witness protection program before I'm killed out, because this little alien first simply got confused to go into the gorilla jungle and make him form himself after a gorilla, which was 2 times a hard guy, and got himself completely confused to be a criminal first and Satan. So it's his fault, nobody else's, and he got confused to destroy this world with all kinds of crime. Now, this is over. And I believe he will go with the court with me tonight. But he did make me realize he's trying to kill me out. And the spirit world is just a place of hell where he will rule and make you all, put you on the mind of, in the world of hell. So do not even think to be involved with spirits and the spiritual world. It is a place of hell where he is a dictator. So it's all over with. Just go back to right and reason why everybody good living, good Christians, and I'm done. I'm out of time.